First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, J.J. Hardy. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Braun has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher
Craig Gentry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Craig Gentry.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Blake Parker takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
This one's flared out toward left. Hardy onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 14.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. Perez rounds third and is striding for home. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs.
Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Phil Hughes gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Here's Craig Gentry. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under the
lights.
lights.
Baltimore, center fielder, number 3.
First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Tell you what, I like how this team is playing right now, Matt. I know they lost the game, their last game, but man, they were playing great ball and they've been on a winning streak. So I'm looking at the winning and not the losing right there, because this is a good club.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Now here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, 2 down now. Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Popped high in the air. Dozier is there for it. And the inning is over. Nothing happening in the first against Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kim arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
First offering on its way. Eddie Rosario stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Brian Dozier. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Striding in, Chris Davis. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Twins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Kepler's on his horse. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Hughes looking. Here's Miguel Sano. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, beef, Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him, is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
First baseman, Ben Paulson.
Now batting, Ben Paulson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting 7.
So stepping in, Max Kepler. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning toward.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. 4 home runs. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 18 driven in. And he pops it up back behind second base. Hardy is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. To short, Polanco ranges to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Center fielder number 3, Craig Gentry.
Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground to third. Sano takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lined hard toward right center. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. It was a fly out for him to start the. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Eddie Rosario.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over.
And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. He'll come home with it. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Machado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Santana going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 28 on the season, as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Chris Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 from Hughes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Castro gathers. And the throw is in time. Davis is retired, and there's one away.
Number 6, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Left fielder, Hyun-Soo Kim.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Craig Gentry is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Adam Jones.
Into the box, Adam Jones. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A two-run shot here for Adam Jones. 8th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Ryan Presley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Manny Machado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to... Here's Miguel Sano. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Byung-Ho Park is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in now, Ben Paulson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Swing and a line drive, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. Number 25 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
In now, Jonathan Schoop, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. as a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the graphic, he currently sits 4th on the Orioles in that category. Ready one. Once again, Wellington Castillo 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone, finally got a pitch in the zone, and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Stepping in now, J.J. Hardy. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and the ball is dropped. And the run is in to score from third, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Kepler. And that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Comes set and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Michael Tonkin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Mark Trumbo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 19.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Sano is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 3-2 one more time. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario.
Leading off
He's
with a
0 for
quick
2 thus far in this
left
one.
fielder, Eddie
And he throws the
Rosario.
fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Miguel Sano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
A high fastball is in there. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.